Hello, beautiful parents. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lebu Munchusi, and on this channel, we are all about parenting so that we can all be conscious in our parental skills and for us just to become better parents and enable us to raise children who don't have to recover from the upbringing when they're older. I like to look at my life, I like to look at people's households, not in a sense of judging our parents or myself or others, but more necessarily of us to get some sort of learnings from everything that is happening in our lives so that in the end we minimize to continue making the same mistakes. So recently, and I've seen it, it's not the first time that I've noticed this thing, but I've seen situations where there's a funeral and where the father or a male figure has passed away, and then all of a sudden there are kids coming up and claiming to say that they are either the daughter or the son of the deceased. And now the family will be there not knowing this information beforehand. And now they're in a situation where they do not necessarily know what they need to do about those information. Should they accept the kids who has just come forth? Do they chase them away? Do they ask them questions? Do they just acknowledge them? Or do they just, it becomes a bit tricky because in the sense that the person who is responsible for the whole thing, the person who has more of the answers in terms of who this child is, why did they keep the child a secret, and all those other things, the person cannot speak for themselves because they have passed away. And to fathers out there, for whatever reason it might be that you will decide to keep your child a secret, I think you're being unfair. You're not only unfair to the child that is involved, but you are unfair to everybody else who's left behind, because now they need to somehow find a way on how to deal with this information, and they can't even explain or answer. And sometimes what you do when you neglect these children, it hurts them. It creates some sort of wound. It creates some sort of feeling of not being loved because you have neglected them. And if ever you have made a child out there, whether it was a mistake or you feel you are being tricked, or sometimes because you are afraid, some of them, you are married and you had a child outside of your marriage and you're afraid that should the truth come out, it will actually destroy your family. The reality of the matter is the truth will always come out. It will find a way of coming out eventually.